Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to go over a quick test over something, well, a new app that's been added to the Duda, the Duda store, right? Or the App Store, right? So it's an app that it's called Ampify, and I just noticed it now. I don't think I haven't heard much about it just yet. I just seen that they've just announced that they've added it to the system. And apparently what it does is it helps increase the site speed, SEO, and core web vitals score of the pages, right? And this is obviously something that is becoming more and more important, more predominant. It's something that Google is looking at as a ranking factor now. Well, it's becoming more and more important in their eyes, I guess you could say. It's also great for your users as well because no one likes a slow website, right? So I just wanted to do a couple of tests just to see how well this kind of work, how if it works, well. An AMP is basically usually like news sites and things like that use them, but as you can see here, I believe it talks about how speed and when you amplify your sites, I think it talks about how if you have certain here we go. So Google accelerated page. So an accelerated badge shows up in Google next to the Google search results, and then they can see that themselves and how fast the page opens due to AMPs that preloading. But I believe so what you can do is it will show up high in the top stories carousel, right? So the kind of like if you were to type up, let's say UK news, in these little kind of in the carousel up here. So these are kind of news sites with an AMP installed, I believe, usually. So we can test this as well. If you just take any kind of URL and just plug it into AMP test in here, we can actually see if they've got an AMP installed. Okay. So what I wanted to do as well, guys, just to kind of give you a background of what I wanted to do today, not the best example, I'm just using my own site, but what I've done is I've just taken a page on my own site. It's not uploaded yet, my own site, by the way, it's still under construction, but I just wanted to play around with, a page and just basically put as many kind of, embeds and things like that will slow the page down, right? So putting, a map embed, images, putting a video embed in there, some more images, obviously some content, putting another random video, putting some more videos, putting another map embed, putting some really big images on the page as well. So like I've taken them off of high resolution big images in here. I actually couldn't do like an image that was like I couldn't do this one because Duda wouldn't let me. I had to do them around 25 megabytes in here. I couldn't do 54 because that was too much. It didn't work with Duda. But yeah, these are the biggest I can get. And it seems to have made my page fairly slow. But before we go into that, I just wanted to see if those news sites, non-AMP, submitted this page. However, it references following URL as an AMP version. Okay, so it seems to have something on, an AMP on there. But yeah, as you can see, news sites usually use them. But basically, well, by the looks of it, I don't really know. I'm not an expert on AMP and things like that. But by the looks of it, it speeds up your site, especially in mobile, right? And obviously, mobile, most people go on Google using their mobile device, so it is important. I just wanted to see, obviously, if it works, right? And maybe test some little experiments and things like that. So as I told you earlier, I made that kind of unoptimized page. Oh, don't know what's happened there. So let me just bring that back. Oh, that's weird. Should bring this back. Oh. So I just made this kind of big page with lots of map embeds and big images and things like that I got off online, as you can see here, and I publish this site and then I've checked the speed of that specific page, right? So as you can see here, it's got a 41, not great, and it's got a 68 here. So I'm just going to see after installing the app, they do like a 30-day free trial. If you do want to read more about this app, check it out on the resource center. They've got loads of details on it. But I just wanted to see how well it would perform. Okay, so I've done the App Store and I've installed the AMP Faster Websites app. Let's open it up in here. Okay, AMP for optimal experience. Your AMP are being created at this very moment. So once you add it, it will show in here, right? So as you can see here, so we'll just do, I think it does all the pages and you get like a free trial. So we go, let's just see here. So open new tab, speed test. AMP versions are very subtle compared to HTML. Okay, custom HTML. Not all custom. Okay, that's right. Approve. So it will ask you to approve some things. Custom HTML. I'm just going to approve everything, just to see. Obviously, this is just a test. Okay. Test page. So that's all been approved. Okay, and that's live. Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now, so we know what the speed was like before, and now we can see what it was like, what it's like now. So we can just go speed test. And that takes you to the page speed insights. Okay, I'm also going to do the URL as well. Right. Okay, just do the actual URL because it's kind of, so they've shown in the desktop that it's 92, but it's looking like the mobile. So the mobile version still isn't. Let's go to the actual URL here. So by the looks of it, just by looking at the page speed insights, I can't really see, I mean, even it's got even worse, to be honest, from the original test I did, okay? Which is a bit strange. When I do go on to speed test in here, yeah, so we open a new tab and it will show you the mobile version, but in like a desktop view, which is kind of strange. I don't know why. But if I was to do speed test, on your next, okay, let's just actually maybe that's why you have to republish. Okay, maybe I was just being a bit silly. Okay, republish the page, right? Okay, we'll just retry. We'll see if that works. So you remember what it was like before, so 35 and 70, and we'll just test it again, or 45. I mean, it was bad really in mobile speed and desktop. Really, it wasn't great. And then we'll also test if the AMP is on there as well using the tool. So yeah, I mean, that's really it, to be honest. I just wanted to do a quick test and see if it worked. I mean, as you can see here, so 37, 68. I don't know. Not seeing a great example. I mean, I'm not seeing a good updating AMP. Not really seeing great results, I'm not going to lie, on the test page. Just check again. Okay, we'll just check if it's got the AMP on there as well. Just double checking the test, so it's picking it up. Okay. It's the App Store in here. It should be on there. This page isn't an AMP, however, it references the following URL as an AMP version. Okay. Right. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know, but as far as I can tell, just by putting that specific page, as normal into page speed insights, I haven't seen any differences, right? Which is a shame because I was excited to see some changes. Yeah, I don't think, maybe it's me, maybe, I mean, you guys try it out. Let me know what your thoughts are. but I'm just playing around, see if it works. Try it out on your own website, see if you have a different result. But as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to be working as well as I thought it would work. Um, so yeah, all right then. Cheers, guys. By the way, if you haven't already, download my SEO guide. I have a full list on Duda SEO, a free guide. All you have to do is click the link in my bio. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye bye.